I'd like to invite you to sit back in your chair as we do the meditation. It's a reflection time to the talk on what if, possibilities or problems. And I'd like you to just become the observer. It's like you observe TV, but you're actually observing your mind and you're allowing the one who's giving you life every moment, the wonderful counselor, to show you what he wants to show you. So he does all the showing. He reveals everything. All you have to do is observe and acknowledge. It's very simple, but very powerful. And it really, really, really will help, particularly with when you have problems in your life or people who are problems in your life. So we're going to gain another perspective here if you're open. So I'm going to ask you, invite you to close your eyes, just become present. And I'm going to ask the one who's giving you life every moment, Spirit of life and truth, to help you and reveal everything into your mind's eye, to give you a sense, the word and image. So I ask you, wonderful counselor, Holy Spirit, to bring into our minds the things or the people in our life that we see at the moment as problems. So stand back, look into your mind's eye, just listen. And the people or the situations will come back into your mind. Just hold them for a moment. As you look at these people, usually there's people involved, or the situation that's a real problem. It could be yourself, could be your situation. I want you to look into the situation and the people that are involved, or the person that's the situation. Could even be God for that matter. I want you to be honest and real, and come as you are, so you can get unblocked and gain a perspective that will give you possibilities and peace. So look at the person, the situation, maybe yourself in your mind's eye. A wonderful counselor. I ask, as we look at this situation, this person in our mind's eye, no matter who it is, I ask you to show us so that we can tell these people or speak into this situation how we feel honestly about ourselves, the people, the situation that's a problem. Be honest. Let those words come up and speak them out. Let them flow. They might be ugly, but they're better out than in. It's a way of releasing. Tell them how you feel. Wonderful counselor. Reveal what everyone's feeling about this person, this situation. This is your heart. Give it a voice. We often suppress our voice. What are you feeling towards this person and situation? Now, wonderful counselor, and this is a really big one. Reveal to us what we're believing and thinking about this situation or person or people. And let us tell them. What are we thinking about them? What are we thinking about ourselves as a result of them and the situation? What do we believe? Show us, wonderful counsellor. What are our thoughts? Now tell the people, speak into the situation, speak those words out in your mind's eye. It's the most wonderful, honest confession, and it's a wonderful release because the wonderful counsellor can already see it. He wants it released in his presence. Otherwise, it acts as a block. Now, as we look at the situation on people, I'm going to ask that the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of love, for our sake and for these people or situations, person, so we can release our anger or our resentment or our physical frustration. I ask that you grant us the grace in your presence so that we could be human and express our anger and frustration and show us what we would like to do if we could, and we can do it in your presence, what we'd like to do to these people or this situation. Perhaps you'd like to shake them awake. Perhaps you'd like to give them a punch in the nose. Speak it out. Tell them in your mind's eye. This is giving you a voice and it's releasing it. It's a confession. Perhaps you'd like to shoot them. I know somebody said to me the other day they'd like to shoot themselves. So whatever comes to you, speak it out. And then you can actually, in your mind's eye, so you don't do it in reality, physically do it to these people. It might be someone had told you that they loved you and then they've turned away from you, they betrayed you. What do you want to do to them? Do you want to shake them and wake them up? You need to get that out so you can gain now a healthy, what if you gain a healthy perspective and it'll open the door to possibilities. So just do this in your mind's eye now. Express it physically, verbally, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what it's done to you. Left you exhausted, trapped, frustrated, angry, resentful, whatever, powerless, just acknowledge it all because we're empty. And now I don't know why, but it's coming to me to ask for the forgiveness from Jesus from the cross. When he said, forgive them for they know not what they do. Justice will be done if we surrender ourselves and this situation to Jesus. I believe he's asking for us to take on his capacity to forgive these people, perhaps for the unforgivable, so that we do not carry it like a lead weight and it doesn't block us from the very presence of the one who can do something about it. More than that, bring us peace despite it. Let his forgiveness flow through you to forgive yourself, to forgive them, to forgive all those that have hurt you over the years, for all the problems that have been caused by people because of their attitude, the way they've treated you. And now release them into the hands of the just judge who will bring justice, but the greatest justice is to free you, and he'll deal with them because there's always consequences to our actions. Just release them now. And I ask you, wonderful counselor, as we come to a close, show us now, how do you want us to see these people, this situation, from your perspective, from your truth? Look at that person, that situation now, and become aware if you notice a difference or a shift in your attitude or how you feel. And in my case, I can, because I've been doing it as well, I can see the person who's been frustrating me, who I wanted to shake and say, snap out of it. This is my humanity. It's not very nice, but it's the truth. And I actually see that person as trapped, and I feel compassion for them now. Well, I'm going, my energy is going to be so different, and it opens the door to possibilities in what was a problem for me. What about you? When you look at that person, that situation, can you feel a little bit of a shift or maybe a major shift? You feel softer. As you, wonderful counselor, show us your perspective, and we're willing to watch your perspective of this person, be it ourselves, you, or situation. And please, please, help us to remain in this space, a more compassionate space, usually, and allow you to speak through us and act through us, and for us to have the grace to listen to when you want us to speak and when you want us to act, and to know the difference between allowing you to change others and for us to surrender them to you. I ask you just to come back into your awareness now and be aware of how you feel and sense right at this very moment. And notice if there's been a bit of a shift or not. It may have even triggered off an unconscious and a subconscious in your innermost being memory where you have deep wounds. I had to do a lot of that work for a long time. Not anymore. It's just usually surface stuff, because that which is unresolved repeats itself. So you can always ring us and make an appointment on Agape Encounter or email us. Thank you for listening. And for those who are listening to this on YouTube, just allow yourself time to be still and allow yourself to be loved, to be comforted, to be shown the truth about yourself, despite what's happened or not happening. Thank you for listening.